Let's see who is on here already. Oh, I probably shouldn't start it the whole day.
Probably not.
Yeah, I'd start downstairs.
Right, right. The only reason I'm up here is because. Oh, Jody Morley. Okay.
Okay. Carolyn, how are you doing?
I'm fine. How are you? Good. How are you? Good.
Hey, Joan and Jody, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Let's see why I'm not seeing you. This is audio connected, but I don't see video.
Yeah, that's.
Here we go.
Well, how did you manage that? I can't.
Down on the left-hand corner, there's a start and stop video.
I'm on my phone, so. Shoot.
And there, okay.
Well, it is working. Video,
Oh,
which that doesn't really help very much. Okay, I can see you.
Yeah. Now I can see you.
I will, oh, where was that? That looked useful.
I am really hot. I've been out pruning shrubbery, so I'm all red, so.
Right, so I'm in the upstairs, and I'm going to show you around a little bit, and I'll take you downstairs so you can meet the folks who redid this. Jody, can you see what's going on? The one thing that really stands out to me is like how big everything is. I'm quite certain that that wine bottle is not historical. But this particular space, you can see the meeting room.
There's
Right
the
here.
meeting house. So
And
when
then-
was this building built? When was the parsonage built? Do you know?
Questions. I am upstairs rather than down where the restorers are at because I had to find someone and borrow their phone to make a hotspot. Oh, that's just a closet. So I will go downstairs and ask some questions.
So are there how many? 3, 4 rooms upstairs?
I believe 3. Got a setting area, bedroom, and then there is the bathroom and one more bedroom down there. And then there's a master bedroom downstairs. Let me see if I can get you downstairs without making you too dizzy. Hi, Jan, how are you?
Pretty good. How are you?
I'm doing all right.
You're not dizzy. Okay, good.
Well, I was moving about my videography. So here we have some historic friends for decoration who've been brought in special for the event.
They look impressed.
Yeah, we thought it was a really good authentic touch. So this is the front room right off of the porch. It's got these lovely half windows in it.
Look how pretty the floors are.
And they said, I do know this, they said all the floors are original except for very few places where they had to find new flooring.
Yeah, that's perfect. Thank you, Carolyn. Okay. I'll be happy to look at it. It's beautiful.
I'm trying to remember what she was telling the worker. She had a picture of the whole.
Yeah, when it's, she's like,
And then it's just like all the other pictures of Chippy White. She said she was right. She said she came down. She doesn't come down very often. But she was crying in the parking lot. She was blown away. And that's when one of his workers was noticing her crying in the parking lot. And he just kept thinking, I need to go. Maybe to her and see if she's okay. So he said, can I help you? Are you okay? And she said, I haven't seen her in so long. She said, I was dropped off the back door. So she was holding a basket and a pastor and his wife was in. And so she just kept crying. She said, I need to bring my husband back. And so, that story, I don't know who she is. I don't know who the doctor and then I didn't understand what anyways, one of the pictures of the news had black hair. And that painting had black hair. Like, hey, what's
Julie, can you pan towards the front door?
yes. So my name is Julie. I'm the pastor of the Friends meeting. And I have several friends on here who, so Jan is in Florida and Joan is in Tennessee. And they were wondering if we could tell them a little bit about the building, but you would have to go someplace slightly quieter.
Yes. Do you want to go upstairs?
That might be best, yeah.
Okay.
And
So the front door.
Or we can go outside.
outside is probably just as, they've seen the upstairs, so they have some questions.
Okay. Oh yeah, sure. We'll try out here. That'll be quieter.
Okay.
Hi.
So this is Jessie.
Hi.
Hello there.
Hi.
If you speak up, she can probably hear you, and if not, I'll repeat what you say.
Okay.
So you were asking, I think, Joan, you wanted to know when the building was built?
This house,
Yeah.
or the building parsonage, the records we found was 1900, but I know that they say sometimes that it's around there. They don't always record things at that late of a date, so they're expecting around between 1895 and 1904, I believe, that this parsonage was built. And what we have found out, it was for the Presbyterian Church, which is where the parking lot is.
Okay.
But it has since then been torn down. And when the Presbyterian Church was torn down, it became the parsonage for the Friends, for the Quaker Church. Yeah,
Okay.
Right.
that's what we've been told. Yeah.
Okay. What else would you like to know?
Where was the original kitchen? We were standing there, Julie, and
Yeah.
that's when I said, can you pan back towards the front door? Because I remember being in the parsonage in the late 50s, early 60s.
Yeah. So if you're looking at the back of the house, the original door was on the right side, and there was a little porch off of it. And then we moved the door from there to the left side, closer towards the alley. And then we made that the master suite where the back door was.
So you moved the kitchen too.
Yep. The kitchen was well, there was hardly any cabinets left. So many people one person I think was attempting to buy the house, and so they cleaned it out and they were going to redo it. They never got around to it or something. I'm not sure. So there wasn't any kitchen cabinets that were attached. There were some just different ones sitting in there, but so the kitchen wasn't existing, but you could tell where the kitchen was. by the plumbing and stuff. So that, you came in the back door, and that was the kitchen on your left. And then there was two on your right. There were two doorways. One of them was a doorway that went to a butler staircase upstairs, and the other doorway on the left went down steps to the basement. So that is actually where we put the master bathroom. Closed off one doorway and then made a bathroom there. So we didn't want to take out the butler's staircase, but because the steps are so many steps and it's such a big house, we figured at some point someone's not going to want to do steps and stay downstairs and have a suite downstairs. So we made a master ensuite. So kind of tends to what sells homes these days. But yeah, so we took out the butler staircase, and that was the only thing I think that we changed for the whole layout of the home, other than we moved the bathroom that was upstairs. We moved it to a larger room. That way you had more space. It was in the bathroom upstairs was in the right above the old kitchen, and it had like the pitch in it. So there was no shower, and there was just a bathtub because it was short ceilings. So we moved it to where you didn't have to dunk and you could get a shower in there. So that's why we moved the bathroom upstairs. But, yeah. We can go back and show them where that doorway was. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
This is where the back door was that you remember it as. You came in here into, and this was the kitchen. And then that way was the butler staircase, and this was the doorway to the basement staircase. So.
And is this post here looks?
That was on the porch. That was the original porch coat.
Good, you saved something.
Yeah, a lot of them were rotten, so we saved two of the porch posts and put them in the bathrooms for towels. And then there's two pieces of the gingerbread. We have one in the living room and then one in the upstairs bathroom.
Thank you.
As well.
That was half the charm of the house, was all the gingerbread.
Right. Yeah. And we unfortunately couldn't save a lot of it because it was so rotten. But
yeah.
Did you see the gingerbread?
I did not. No. I don't think I knew what I was looking for.
Yeah.
Those original pine floors upstairs?
Yes. We just had those.
How did they paint the outside? And it was in terrible shape. They scraped it.
I scraped and painted this whole house.
Use a lift.
Yes. To get to the gables, we had to renovate.
Yep. Did you use it all the tool?
No, we just did a hand scraper. Yeah.
You have great taste.
I have really strong arms now.
I just wish I could do all those things again.
Yeah.
Where you could have your coffee maker and stuff, and my daughter has one dish on.
Thank you, Julie.
Yeah.
Did you get a shot of us?
Carolyn
and I.
Well, yes, in that what we have here, we have 3 friends who weren't able to come.
Yeah.
So I'm not taking pictures. It's a video.
Got it?
Yes, I got it.
Where do you live? We live on Cuba Road, just south of Wilmington. Do you have another place you're working on now?
No, we're looking to buy a house for us. Yeah. So we're just gonna move to look for a home.
In town, or
Did you take it, Jen?
Yes,
Yes, you did.
I did. I got it.
Thank you.
Thank you. You're welcome. Good. Thank you. I'm so glad you.
So is that the door now that goes to the basement, or is there an inside door to the basement at all now?
No, this is just, it looks like an original door, but it's just open to a shelf where you could put dishes or artwork or something.
Yeah, that doesn't, yeah, no, that might be.
This is the door to the basement.
Joan, were you in here when Heisels were here?
Where did you find the globe? Where did you get the globe?
I think at a yard sale, it's just, at a yard sale, it's just a neat piece, but,
I've always wanted a globe like that.
oh.
Because we traveled over 100 countries all over the world.
Oh, wow. You do need to go over
China.
where you've been.
China 3 times, Russia 2 or 3 times,
Wow.
all around South America. We've been over there.
So I actually don't know what gingerbread is.
It's it was the outside trim that was really fancy, that looked like icicles, and it looked like different
Nothing.
textures and stuff. It used to be on the outside of the porch, hanging down from the roof.
Along a roof line or a porch.
Like you just saw some
Scroll work that's, intricate scroll work.
right there. I don't know what you're pointing at. That
So
looks like some of it.
that's not, it's not a
Gingerbread
bookshelf.
right there.
It's like gingerbread, but that's not what was outside.
That was from,
Okay, she says that this is what was on the porch.
yeah.
Okay. I'm glad they were able to use it.
Yeah, and then there is a place in the upstairs bathroom as well.
Okay,
Is that wall black?
what's that? It's sort of a dark gray.
Black?
It's a dark gray.
Okay.
They'll show cat fur well.
Yeah, it makes for a very dramatic room. Do you have any other things that you would like me to show you? Do you want to see the basement? You have more questions?
Joan had a question. I don't know that Jody answered it, was if there is still an inside door to the basement.
There is, yeah, we had to move it, because of the narrow staircase to the basement. I think it was only 24 inches, and now for code reasons, it had to be 36-inch wide. So we had to completely take out that staircase and move it to a different location just to try to get a 36-inch wide opening that would make the staircase.
Yeah.
So in the dining, you want to show them
Yeah.
in that? Okay.
Julie, I appreciate you doing this.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Okay. So we're back in the dining room.
The corner of the dining room is where this is where we built out the wall and put the basement staircase. So there's the basement stairs now. It's in the corner of the dining.
Okay.
What else would you like to see, friends?
It's a lovely house. Thank you for doing this and letting us see it. I just love
Yeah.
seeing, and
I
Wilmington
didn't
has
see
quite
everything
a
upstairs,
few
but the people back upstairs
really
are really
pretty
nice to that.
buildings. And gingerbread work is typical in a lot of those old buildings
Right.
that are in Wilmington. Does any of that look familiar to you, Jan?
Walking in the front door and the room to the right. Yeah, I was maybe 10 or 11 the last time I was in there.
Mm.
So
See, they'll remember that.
it's changed so much. It's just, oh,
Jan,
no, oh God.
There's no wallpaper.
It's Williamsburg.
Yes, I heard it was. I didn't know for sure.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Williamsburg. I'm trying to think where.
There's a brick wall.
Read the other piece from the,
okay.
yeah, that was on the front porch as well.
Cool.
This was a bedroom. No, she'll probably remember it as a bedroom.
Okay.
So, but we moved bathroom here because it was bigger and, yeah.
Oh,
We
and there's-
still have a combo ring to go up, but we didn't put it up for today. We
Right.
just- Yeah.
Were
But
those,
this is where the bathroom was back here.
Okay,
Yeah. So this was the butler staircase that came up. And then this was the bathroom that was upstairs. So you can see how it's like, we actually extended the walls out farther, but the walls were like right here. So it was just a pitch and then a small bathroom.
so I want to try to give you a, like, in this particular room,
closet?
yeah, there's a little hidey hole,
Yeah.
which you can imagine if that had been my bedroom as a girl, I would have loved it.
I know.
There would have been so many not returned library books in there.
I've got a 3-year-old granddaughter, but that would just be a wonderful little place for her.
That's why we put electrical outlets in there, because my husband kept saying, I can see girls just phone chargers, lamps, that kind of stuff in there and have. Did you show them the patio? Do
I-
they remember the patio at all?
I don't know, actually.
Okay.
So I was starting to show you this. I don't know, Jan, if you were on the call.
Yeah, not for this porch, but I remember the view out the windows.
Okay. So they've set that back up again. Can we-
Yeah, absolutely. You can go
Okay.
up there. Yep.
I don't think, I don't know.
So here's, yeah,
Was that porch there originally?
Yes. Yep, it was the original porch. It didn't have a railing on it or anything.
No, it probably didn't.
we were joking about a possible selling point for your house if you could set up a zip line with the Mexican
Yes,
place.
that's right. Actually, they delivered, so I'll make it
It's in
now.
order and just,
View of the churches is just stunning. At night, it's just so beautiful.
it is gorgeous.
It is, it's beautifully done.
Hmm.
Oh, I don't think it actually showed you the color of the exterior.
Hmm, yeah.
It's called Mulberry Silk. We picked it because the name was Mulberry, and this is Mulberry Street. So
Okay,
it's called Mulberry Silk, and it's a traditional color, or Victorian color. So it was
Okay.
perfect. Perfect match.
there is one more room upstairs to show you. When you were saying that the flooring is original, does that include?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep, this is underneath the carpet. It's just that when I'm in the bedroom, I love to sit on the floor and lay on the floor, so I always put carpet in bedrooms.
Right.
But we were finished this area in front of the door because I figured you don't want to step off.
Right, right. That makes sense.
Yeah.
And then one more room up here. Show you we've got a little sitting area over the staircase.
Oh, that's a nice area. Looks like a reading area.
And then here's the last bedroom. So here is a newspaper clipping from when Alan McKay and Vivian got married.
So they were married on the second floor, not the main floor?
I think downstairs there are a number of wedding certificates. Is that where people would get married, or?
The McKays had brought those or had them printed up because Mark McKay and I forget all the brothers' names, but their parents got married at this parsonage, so they had news articles from that.
Okay.
Yeah, and they printed out some and just put them in frames so we could send it throughout the house.
Okay.
So that more pertains to the parsonage, not necessarily the rooms, but
Right.
however, the wedding pictures were at that specific fireplace.
Okay. I will show you that before I end the
Okay.
call.
Okay, yeah, great, super.
So if you wanted to write.
It took us
Would you like to say hi to Jan Hyatt?
Oh, I see the fireplace. Okay.
We got to turn around like this.
Hi.
Yeah.
Who's on?
So we've got Jan Hyatt. I'm sorry, I'm not pointing it very well. We've got Jan Hyatt, Joan Sloan from Marable Friends, and then John and Jody are.
Okay, hi guys.
And this is the fireplace that they were talking about.
Okay. All right.
You want to tell them about this?
Okay. This is where my grandparents got married, and Jane, you remember my grandparents. But we found all these photographs of them on their wedding day, and we got their marriage license and everything. And then I don't know when that was taken, but that's them sitting on the porch.
Cool.
Oh, sitting on the porch of this house.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, there's the gingerbread sticking down. Yeah.
And Jane, you probably remember them looking like that, don't you?
I'm not that old, Jonathan.
Well, but I mean, that's what they looked like for a long time.
Your grandparents and my parents were good friends. I do remember your grandmother very well and your grandfather.
Oh, they were golfing partners.
He was a trip.
I don't know how these people, they were just in the file with my grandparents. I don't know how they fit into the picture.
Maybe that was their maid of honor and his best man.
Well, I don't know. I would have thought that Don McKay, you remember Don?
Oh yeah.
would have stood up at the wedding, but I don't know.
Julie, go back to that couple.
What's that?
Say what?
Go back to this couple.
Okay.
He has a military uniform on.
Yeah, they were married in what, 47? 40,
Yeah.
47, yeah.
Well, no, they were 41. Because
Got
there's
married in 41?
41.
Oh, wow.
And there's the marriage license right there.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh-oh, she's going to a file.
All right. Well, thank you.
You're
Well,
good,
Jane-
Jonathan, you're good.
I'm showing you the back entryway. So they've got this set up with a little bench,
Laundry.
and they've got laundry facilities. A little half bath, and then the door, which
That's an interesting glass. It's a pebble glass and
yeah, it's a fascinating design.
It's the kind you can't really see through.
it's pretty. I've never seen that kind of glass done like that though.
Well, let's see if I can get this in. It's a big rolling door that shuts the laundry area, like a barn door. I see that Luola just joined, but we are just about done. But I'm going to try to put this up on YouTube so that you can see it all there.
Oh, that'd be good. Thank you.
Yeah, and then you can.
Thank you so much for letting us do this, Julie. And it sounds like you had a really busy day today already.
Well, we had a drive-by wedding shower, which was actually just a lot of fun. If you have to do a shower in the age of COVID, I absolutely recommend the drive-by version.
Nobody gets.
So did
nobody
everybody
has-
line up and drive by in a line or stop, or how did they do that?
We never had a rush of people. So we just hung out in a tent in Jay Peterson's yard and waited for people to come. Some folks wanted to stop and chat. Some folks stayed in the car. You missed it, Jonathan. Mary Ann Risk came to Sabrina's wedding shower today in her red Mustang.
Oh,
Put Sabrina and Ethan in the back of it and tooled them around Peterson Place.
nice.
It was quite the entrance.
Nice. Good for them.
All right, anything else I can show you or?
No, just tell Jonathan that I want to see a copy of that picture of the other couple because that woman looks so familiar to me.
I've got their names on the back of a picture, and I'll dig that out, Jan, and I'll Facebook you.
Okay, thank you.
No, you're welcome. Jan, I'll tell you what, I wish they were here, your parents and of course my grandparents. I don't know what they would think of all this.
I know my grandmother was in that house because it's in her diaries. She goes in and out of this house when Applegate and Heisel were living in it. She mentions about going to the house. So
They've done a great job, and you know, this is a big thing.
yeah.
I told Becky Bowman, I said the church should buy it and reincarnate it.
Yeah,
There you go.
at the meeting.
Yeah, I think it'd go. I'd vote for it.
There you go. You can do that, Jonathan.
I am actually using Jonathan's phone for my hotspot, so I'm going to end the call and give Jonathan back his phone.
So is
Okay.
the young couple who lives there, are they members of Wilmington Meeting or?
They are not. They are, I think, professional house restorers. Yeah, so they live between here and Cuba.
Cuba.
There you go.
All right. Thank you, Julie, for doing this. I appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
I don't think I'll get it on YouTube tonight
That's
because
all
we have
right.
very important campfire business to attend to, but I'll have it up in the next week so that we can share it with Lori and Midge. And
Yeah, and Rick would like to see it too. So,
Yeah.
All righty. Take care.
joining us.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for sharing your house.